Guys, I'm here with the boxing superstar Abraham Nova here at Albany Boxing Gym. Tell us like where you're from and like how'd you get to the boxing game?
I was born in Puerto Rico. I'm from Albany, New York. I was raised out here. I got into the boxing game through family members.
Into boxing, like did you like have to go through amateurs or like how did you get into the like rankings to build your way up?
Well, as a boxer, I fought through the amateurs. I won various of national tournaments. I was number one in the country in 2014, 2015. I got a bronze medal in the 2015 Olympic trials. So I went through my whole amateur career in a very successful way. Then I turned professional, and now I'm 18-0 with 14 knockouts as a professional, ranked number 6 in the world.
All right. Have you faced any like tough competition in the amateurs to get up to that level to be prepared?
Indeed, yes. I faced a lot of tough fighters, a lot of good fighters that are currently right now undefeated pros. So I faced a lot of good fighters. Went through a lot of adversity to come on top, but it also helped me excel and be the fighter that I am today.
All right. As far as like your recent competitions, do you feel like that you would want to go after bigger names soon?
Indeed, yes. That's right now where I'm looking at to fight anybody with a title, anybody with a belt. The likes of Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia. Let's go on. Jamal Herring, Miguel Burchell, Tevin Farmer, Jojo Diaz. Anybody with a belt, anybody with a good name. I'm looking for to step in the ring with them and taking that, giving them that L and getting that big W on myself.
Yeah, it seems like that a lot of fighters have a lot of politics to prevent big fights from happening. Do you tend to go through that challenge with bigger names like that?
Well, yeah, I see in boxing, it has a lot of politics involved, but now me being signed to Top Rank, I feel like they can make those fights happen with me, make them big fight happen for me. So I'm excited to be part of that platform and that promotion team, and I know those big fights are gonna come in the near future.
All right. As far as like anybody that you look up to, like what inspired you, like boxers wise, that made you into like the fighter you are today?
A lot of fighters, I nicked and picked a lot of things from the greats. I didn't really take a style from one fighter. I took the good things from them and I put it to my own style. From the likes of Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali. The list goes on. Hector Macho Camacho, Tito Trinidad. I took all bits of their skills and of their good attributes and put into my talent to myself.
Do you have any like fears getting into like a fight? Like do you kind of feel like that sometimes like you think that things could go south like whenever you're in pressure?
Fight has me in the streets or in the gym?
In the boxing ring.
So can you repeat the question again?
Do you sometimes have like I guess like a bit of trying to think about like what the game plan was like when you step into the fight and then like do you sometimes feel pressured when somebody like gets you like I guess like a bit uncomfortable during the fight to make you change up like your game plan?
Indeed. I don't feel uncomfortable. I've had over 200 amateur fights. I've seen plenty of different styles. I have the gift of adapting very fast to any style, so I don't get uncomfortable. If anything, I adapt and I get the job done.
Sometimes people say that for boxing it's either hit or don't get hit. Would you say that's true?
It's true. That's the name of the game, is to hit and not get hit. At times, sometimes you need to get hit to give one back. But I feel like if you don't have to, then don't get hit. But of course, the whole strategy of this sport and the name of the sport is the sweet side of boxing is to hit and not get hit.
Yeah. If you were to choose like any of like your like most recent fights, like which fight has been like the toughest test for you?
I would say they've all been my toughest fight. I feel like no fights are easy. I go through an 8-week training camp. I train very hard, and every fighter, face a threat in my career. So they're all difficult by any means. Yes, some were easier than others, but that's not because the fight. That's not because they were easy. That means I was able to adjust a lot quicker and end the fight quicker.
Yeah. As far as like running into any legends as of current today, like have you like been in contact with those type of people?
A whole bunch of them, from the likes of Bernard Hopkins, Oscar La Hoya, Trinidad. The list goes on. I'm countless of how many greats I've met. Sugar Ray, Leonard. The list goes on of all the greats that I met, so of legends. So I'm very, happy and honored to say that I met them in this era. To say, I was able to see one of the greats alive, of the likes of Mike Tyson as well. The list goes on, and I'll be here all day if I keep thinking of more names.
All right. As far as boxing competition, like who would you say would be like your rivals in your weight division, right?
My rivals are in my weight division. So the rivals I could say are the 4 champions, which is Jamar Herring, Jojo Diaz, Miguel Burchell, and I'm missing one more who has the WBA. Oh, Leo Santa Cruz. I would say those are my rivals. But I'm looking to face any one of them. Whoever gives me the offer first, just know I'm ready.
All right. Hypothetically speaking, when you get all these belts, would you want to move up in weight, or like what's like the goal after that?
After I unify the division, of course I'm gonna move up. There's nothing else to do, nobody else to beat. I'll move up to 135, and I'll conquer that division as well. And I'll keep going up, keep rising up on the ladder.
All right. Like, what would you like want to say as like a final message to like bring out to like the fans that are looking up to you?
The final message is to all my fans: just keep believing in me. I fight for you. Big things are coming soon for Abraham Supernova. Just be patient. Timing is everything, and I know my time is coming. God bless, and I'm next.
All right. Thank you very much. And this is Kieran Rodriguez signing off.